I think a lot of people can relate to me when I say a large majority of my childhood memories consist of me sitting in front of the TV and watching cartoons. When I was a kid, there was nothing better than coming home from school, quickly rushing through my homework and then watching the TV and seeing what was new on Cartoon Network or any of the other go-to kids TV channels. A show I used to love in particular was Total Drama Island, and for a good reason. I mean, despite the show combining the cliche parts of reality TV shows and dramatic Ninja Warrior-like challenges, the characters in the show were all so fine. Little 10-year-old me didn't know this yet, but this is where the attraction to goth girls started. You see, Total Drama Island was great for many reasons. The show was genuinely funny, and even now, I could see myself going back and rewatching the show and laughing at some of the jokes that are made. Along with this, each character, for the most part, had their ups and downs, and some characters even started out being unbearable but grew as the show went on to become a favourite. So, combine a good story with a literal goth girl and a goth couple.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Another show I used to love as a kid was Adventure Time. Now, don't get me wrong, if we're picking from the big three, I'm definitely more of a regular show guy, but Adventure Time still had something that sticks with me, and that is the art style, the story, and Marceline the vampire. Marceline was definitely my first exposure to anything that was goth girl, and she was, for me, even as a kid, out of this world. I remember sitting watching the TV, and whenever she was on the screen, I'd have the cheekiest grin on my face. Do I dislike what they did to a character by making her and Bubblegum fall in love? No. Why would I? I love all my LGBTQ+ homies. However, I do wish this insignificant strawberry that's receiving the most immaculate suck known to man was me. Now look, controversial opinion incoming, but I think Adventure Time is better than the OG Teen Titans. Look, let me explain. I love Teen Titans, and I personally think it was ahead of its time. It tackled things such as racism, abuse, and more, all before it came the social norms to tackle these things in every big cartoon show. Not only that, but the characters had real-life teenage personalities, and the show had great animation, and on top of that, it's home to Mummy Raven herself. God damn! Anyway, I think this here is where the opinion part comes in, because Adventure Time for me is a childhood show that I grew up with, and something I have many memories with. Teen Titans, on the other hand, despite it being a childhood classic, was not one that I grew up with, and honestly, it was a show I only did watch for Raven. I'm down bad, I know. In the number one place for the baddest, the meanest, the most soul-sucking, leg-numbing, nut-busting character on the list, you already know it's gonna go to Goth Eater. Shit! You guys cannot even say she isn't just the finest cartoon character you know. I just know when you get underneath the skirt, it be gripping. I already know when you lift it up and, you know, test out the waters, it be squeezing. It high-key be crushing. It's out here grasping. You'll be fighting for your life because it be clutching. It's demolishing. You'll be gasping for air because it's squashing.